everyone, I'm back! Welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. This time, it's not going to be a part of the tutorial series. This is actually going to be a tutorial in itself. So it's going to be its own little thing. I'm going to teach you how the components work and everything. And if you guys don't want to hear all that in the beginning of this video, I'm just going to show off the creation and how you can set it up for your world. But for those who actually want to kind of learn the components of the commands, you can stick around and stay around. If you also want to hear about what's happened to me and where have I been, well, stick around for the very end of the video. And also, if you couldn't tell, my mic is a little worse because my old one broke. That's sad, but it's okay. I'm going to make this work, and hopefully you guys will still enjoy my content. This video was suggested by one of you lovely commenters. Christian Medina said, "Do an enchanted kit giver." I loved the idea, and with the new structure command, this is so possible. Let's get right into it. So let's head up to the creation over here. This is the setup. In here, we have the command that you need. If you guys want to go ahead and type that in, pause the video. And then you need a structure block. Inside of the structure block, we have the name of the structure. You can name this anything. I named mine kit. And here's all the settings for you guys. And then you want to click save with the items inside of the little box. Put the items on top of your structure block. Go ahead and click save. Grab the items if you want to. Destroy the structure block if you want to. And now the kit giver will work. If you this is the command. This right here will be the name of the kit that you wanted to put. Bam, press it. It gives you your kit. Let's get into the full tutorial on explaining everything that I just showed. Don't worry guys, I know that went really fast, and that was just for those who want the command and just want to add it to their world. So let's open this chest right here, sorry, not command block, and grab this command block, structure block, and our kit. This is what you're going to need to make this enchanted kit giver. You can make your kit anything. This can actually be a named item if you want. So this can give you any custom data in an item, like enchantments and names. So let's get into the tutorial. So I haven't showed you guys the structure block yet. I didn't show you guys in my command block tutorial series, but it's a very simple thing to understand. I just set this Y position to 1, and what this does is set this box, and this is called a selection, up 1 above the structure block. So its selection is now up 1. So what even is a structure block? And I just did that without thinking and telling you guys. What is a structure block? Well, it's kind of like the clone command, but it can also include entities and any custom data. Clone command is a lot less open, and it doesn't have as many customizable settings as the structure block. And this is what we're going to be using to make our enchanted kit giver. The selection box needs to be 1 block. Well, it doesn't need to be, but it's recommended. So we're going to go ahead and make it 1 block using the size right to the left. The offset is like the relative coordinates of the structure block, and it has X, Y, and Z. I put it Y1, which is Y plus 1 to the structure block. That is the Y coordinate above the structure block. Right here, we have structure name. We're going to need to name our kit. And our kit can be anything. I'm going to name our kit Kit with a capital K. Capitals do matter. And we definitely need to include entities in this selection we have here. We're going to save this as something called a structure. A structure is a file that is behind, it's a coded thing, kind of like the clone command, but instead of being instant, it's coded so that you can copy this thing multiple times. So we're going to include entities. It doesn't matter if you want to remove blocks or not. What remove blocks does is get rid of all the blocks in the selection. And if we actually turn off entities, it will get rid of all the entities in the selection. But we want entities because we're going to be using item entities to give our custom kit. Right here it says redstone save mode, save in memory or disk. Disk means that it's going to save, but it's going to be limited till the player leaves. So if I leave and it's saved to disk and I join back into my world, it will no longer be a structure. If I save it to memory, then it's always going to be a structure in this world. So we're going to save to memory. Showing boundary box, that is the outline that you've been seeing, and that doesn't really matter. So now that we have our structure block set up, let's get our kit started. So in our selection box, what we're going to do is place our items. So the way we can put our items in the selection box is simply by dropping them into our selection box, like so. Now, a fun fact about items is that the longer they're sitting on the ground, the faster you're going to pick them up. This is because they have a component inside them that causes them over time to have a faster pickup rate. So if you let these sit on here for longer periods of time, then it's going to allow the player to pick them up faster. But once you place the items in there, we're going to go ahead and click save right here. And as you can see, our items are in this little preview box right here. And I always click save twice, just in case sometimes it doesn't save correctly. And then you come back out. Now you can pick up these items and destroy this structure block. Hit it with a sword. But now we can get into the command block itself. So let's go ahead and place our command block right here and type in our command. So what this is actually using is the new structure command. It's a updated command for 1.16.4, I'm pretty sure. 40. The version numbers are a little weird on this edition, but /structure is what we're going to be using. If we type it in chat, structure, this is our command. As you can see, it says save or load. Well, we're going to load a structure, so let's do load. The name, that's the name of our structure. We named it capital K, kit. And then the position. Let's do it relative to us. Bam, we got our own kit because it cloned, or it summoned the structure at my position. So that is what we're going to need to do in this command block. But how are we going to get this command block to execute at the nearest player? Well, using the execute command. If you watch my tutorial series, I did show you all about the execute command. So we're going to do execute at the nearest player. So we're going to execute this command at the nearest player and at their relative coordinate. Then we're going to use the structure command, and we're going to load the structure at the nearest player, or at the nearest player's position, and we're going to need to have a name for it, and it relative to the player. So what this does is it executes at the nearest player, loading the structure kit at its relative coordinate, as you can see. So if I go ahead and grab a button here, like so, and press the button, I get the kit. As simple as that. Now you have your enchanted kit giver. So that's how you can give a player an enchanted kit. Now, how can this be used with other commands? Well, if I go ahead and pick block that, or control pick block it, if you control pick block something, it's going to save data. And let's make a contraption here that will go ahead and test a player for a score. Now, I'm going to be showing you double executes in today's video. If you guys have been paying attention to all my videos, well, I'm going to be showing you double executes. And if you don't know what a double execute is, it's basically like a test for, or a test command. And you can do this with any of the arguments in the game. So you can basically test the player for any argument in the game using 2 execute commands. So what we're going to do is make a shop here. And I'm going to go ahead and set up a scoreboard first. So we're going to do /scoreboard, objectives, add, and let's do money, dummy. Okay, so I just made a new objective. It's not showing up on the side yet because we need to do scoreboard, objectives, set display, sidebar, money. Now this will set the money to the right. As you can see, it says money. We're not on the money list yet. So let's set up a command block that will constantly put new players on that list. We're going to do repeat, always active, scoreboard, players, add, a, money, 0, not 9. So now we're on the scoreboard. So what this did was it's going to repeat forever, no matter what, and then it's going to add all players to money, 0. So this is just adding us with 0 money to the scoreboard. So now we can start the command block. We're going to do scoreboard. Actually, brain fart. If we go ahead and use the double execute side of things. So we're going to do execute at P. And then this is why it's called double execute. We're going to execute at S. So what's the point of double executing? Well, this first execute at P will execute at the nearest player to the command block. Then the second execute command block or command will execute at that same player, but then we can add arguments to this selector. So let's add some arguments, some selector arguments to this. Our selector argument will be scores. We're going to have scores and then money and any type of money you want to be equal to. So I have it 10 and more. Those double dots means more. 10 and more, or 10 or less than 10. If you put the double dots before the 10, then it's less than 10. So what this just did is executed at the nearest player, then it executed at that same player with the and it's only going to execute the rest of the command if he has the score of money 10 and above. The reason why I did this first execute is because if I did execute at P and then this argument, it will execute at the nearest player with 10 money. So that's not what we want. We only want to execute at the nearest player to the command block. Then we want to execute at or finish executing the command if he has these arguments. I know it sounds confusing, but to put it simple, it's just testing the nearest player for 10 or more money. And once we do that, we can go ahead and scoreboard, players, remove, at P, money, 10. So that will remove 10 money. So he needs 10 or more money, and that's going to be the cost right here. So 10 money, as you can see. And if we go ahead and do this, since I don't have 10 money, I'm going to go ahead and do scoreboard, players, add money, or add at S money 10. If I go ahead and purchase it, bam, gets rid of my money. If I have 11, bam, gets rid of my money. I have one more, nope, can't purchase it because I don't have 10. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Now we can go ahead and top it off with a conditional command block above it. Chain, conditional, always active. What this means is it's going to activate or send its pulse, or accept a pulse, sorry. And then it's only going to activate if the previous one's true. And it's always active because we don't want to set up a redstone block near it. And this is going to execute at the nearest player with the structure load kit. So that's going to give him the kit. And now we can go ahead and get rid of that data command block, and we can go ahead and test it. If we go ahead and press the button, I do not get the kit. Let's get rid of this sword, and let's take off the kit so I can show you me getting the kit. So we're going to go ahead and do scoreboard, players, add, @s, money, 10. There we go. Now I'm at 11 of money. Or, sorry, 11 money. I don't know what happened there. I turned into some sort of new person. Anyway, 11 money. So we're going to go ahead and press the button, and it gives me the kit. If I press the button again, I don't have enough money, and it doesn't give me the kit. So that's how you can make an enchanted kit giver shop with just 2 commands. This command is the one for the scoreboard on the right. So yes, you can make a simple shop using only 2 commands. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad that you guys have made it this far, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And in the beginning of the video, I explained that I will explain what happened to me, and where did I go. Well, I have been busy with a lot of things. First of all, I have been with my girlfriend for an entire year now, and we've been online dating. Yes, shocker. She's the one that you've seen in my video, and we've been online dating for a while. We started talking about meeting each other, and our parents agreed. So that was a big leap, and I've been busy with that, and we met for the first time in last month, and it was amazing. It was on Thanksgiving break, and she was beautiful, and I love her to death. That was a huge reason why I didn't post videos for a while, was because I was meeting my beautiful girlfriend. There's also a few other reasons. Number 2 was that I got my own room. I've been recording these videos in the living room lately. I've had my own room, and I just got a new room. So I now can record videos in my room privately and without interruption from my family. Right now, I'm still recording in the living room because we are working on my room. So that's also something been postponing the videos. So I hopefully, once I get my room nice and cleaned up, I can go ahead and start posting more videos. We just painted it, and we're just going to clean up and put everything in there once we're done doing the second layer of paint. We did the first layer yesterday, but by the time this video's up, I don't know if it's going to be yesterday. So yeah, that's also been a big thing. My mic has broke. I said that in the beginning. That's another big thing. And I know I'm rambling on here, but this is all for the people who just want to stay and listen. Anybody who wants to leave right now, go ahead. I mean, I don't have much more to say than this. But one big announcement is I'm a part of a marketplace team. So, yes, I am a part of Tom H. Magic Creations marketplace team, and I am very happy to say I am. I now do gameplay engineering for a marketplace team. So these command block tutorials might be a little postponed because of marketplace work and stuff that I have to do for the marketplace team. So I'm happy and glad to say that I'm earning money for what I love to do. And I also love teaching you guys command blocks and everything. So that is the main reason or main reasons with an S, that I've been so absent lately. So I'm sorry, guys, that I haven't been here for a while. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. And thank you guys for the 14 new subscribers who are here. Thank you guys for watching all my videos. And thank you for loving my content. I do try hard on everything I do here. I hope you guys have a great day. And get ready to see more content from me.